Remote work didn't break how teams collaborate. It exposed what never worked in the first place: fuzzy goals, meeting sprawl, and culture that relied on proximity. Managing remote teams well isn't about recreating an office on Zoom. It's about building a simple operating system that lets people do deep work anywhere in the world and then measuring what actually moves the business. Let's start with the shift that unlocks everything else: outcomes over hours. In an office, presence can masquerade as productivity. Remotely, that illusion disappears. So define success in numbers, not availability. Give every role a few clear outcomes for the next 90 days. Ship a feature, reduce a metric by a percentage, maintain a response time, close a certain number of tickets. Make those outcomes visible in one shared place: the project tool or a living doc that lists goals, owners, dates, and status. Then review progress weekly in a short check-in. What moved, what's next, what's blocked. You'll be surprised how much drama dissolves when everyone knows the scoreboard. From there, codify your remote operating system. Pick one source of truth for plans and decisions. Decide where proposals live, how you request work, and how you log decisions. Context, options considered, final call, owner, and date. Add a few rituals with purpose: a weekly plan, a demo to show real work, and a lightweight retro to keep improving. The magic isn't the tool, it's the consistency. When people know where to look and what to do next, speed becomes the default. Next, go async first, meet on purpose. Meetings are the most expensive resource remote teams have, so treat them like one. Use asynchronous updates for status, docs for thinking, and reserve live time for decisions or connection. Set response expectations. Chat gets a reply within a business day, email or docs within 2, and true emergencies warrant a call. This protects focus and respects time zones. If a meeting lacks a clear decision or relationship outcome, keep it async. You'll get back hours of maker time every week. Speaking of time zones, they don't have to be painful. Choose a small overlap window where collaboration matters most, and let the rest be asynchronous. Use end-of-day handoffs to pass the baton across regions: what changed, what's next, what's blocked, and who's on point. Rotate any inconvenient meetings to share the load fairly. This adds predictability and prevents hidden burnout. Hiring for remote teams requires clarity and signal. Write outcome-based job posts. In your first 90 days, you will. Then verify skills early with short, role-relevant screens, 15 to 30 minutes, not a marathon, and use structured rubrics to compare candidates fairly. If English proficiency or typing speed matters for the role, test it. The goal is not to gatekeep, but to accelerate: more signal early, less bias and back and forth later. If you need capacity or want to move fast, lean on an ethical RPO partner that can source and pre-assess talent globally while you stay focused on team outcomes. Once you find great people, onboard so the first week isn't scavenger hunt theater. Before day 1, ship access, share the How We Work page, and assign a buddy. In the first 30 days, shadow real work and ship a small win. In days 31 to 60, own a project end-to-end and teach back what you learned by documenting a new how-to. By day 90, deliver a measurable outcome and propose one improvement to the team's process. Onboarding isn't a checklist. It's an experience that turns ambiguity into momentum. Performance and growth should feel frequent and lightweight. Each week, teammates share a short async update. Blockers get cleared quickly. Every other week, hold a 30-minute one-to-one that asks, what energized you, where are you stuck, and what do you want to learn next? Each month, demo outcomes publicly so the team can see progress, and celebrate the people who write down how things work. Quarterly, have a growth conversation that maps skills to opportunities and sets a simple learning plan. This cadence balances accountability with humanity. Culture? It's not snacks or swag. It's what you repeatedly do. Ritualize connection, wins thread. Fridays, random coffee chats, peer shoutouts. Normalize true PTO, no stealth vacations. Encourage status messages like deep work, back later, so people can unplug without guilt. And write loudly. Decisions and lessons captured in the open help new teammates ramp faster and reduce siloed knowledge. Let's talk tools. Almost every remote team can thrive with 5: chat, docs, a project tracker, a wiki, and a simple video tool. The secret is fewer tools used better. Don't add another app until you've named the rules for the ones you have. How to request work, how to give feedback, how to raise risk, where decisions go, and who owns what. Tools amplify whatever process you have, good or bad, so get the process right first. Security and compliance don't need to be scary. Set a device policy with full disk encryption and auto-lock. Use single sign-on and two-factor authentication. Give the least access needed to do the job and revoke fast on offboarding. Label data sensitivity, back up your source of truth, and simulate light phishing drills so people know what weird looks like. Good security is mostly good hygiene. When things go sideways, diagnose the pattern, not the person. Too many meetings? Move status updates to async notes and keep live time for decisions only. Vague ownership? Add a DRI, directly responsible individual, on every task. Ping-pong approvals slowing you down? Label drafts as V1 or V2 and require reviewers to give one clear pass of feedback unless there's new risk. Hiring slow? Time box each stage, screen skills early, or bring in RPO for a short sprint. What about AI? Use it where it frees humans to do higher leverage work, drafting briefs, summarizing meetings, generating checklists, even flagging risks from your decision logs. Keep humans accountable for context and final calls. Start small, one workflow at a time, and write down the guardrails so adoption stays sane. Put it all together and you get a calm, fast team. Clear outcomes, a lightweight operating system, asynchronous by default, and rituals that make people feel seen. Start with one step this week, maybe the meeting litmus test. Then add a decision log. Then core hours and handoffs. In a month, you'll notice fewer interruptions, smoother projects, and better morale. If you want help accelerating any of this, Higher Basis can be your multiplier. You can scout global talent directly, run quick skills tests to increase fairness and speed, or plug in RPO support to ship vetted shortlists while you stay focused on your roadmap. Remote isn't a compromise. It's an advantage, if you design for it on purpose. Start today, measure the lift, and keep compounding.